The late Professor Chino Achebe said that until the lions have their own historians, the history of the hunts will always glorify the hunter. This statement remains very true today, especially when we look at how the history and identity of the Igbo people are often treated in Nigeria. This is not the first, the second, not the third time some of those Yoruba Rono groups will try to erase, emasculate, or misrepresent Igbo identity, history, and contributions. Over the years, there has been a repeated pattern of sidelining Ndi Igbo in national narratives, textbooks, and official records. How can a country as diverse as Nigeria approve an educational material that ignores one of its major ethnic groups? This is not just an oversight. It is deeply wrong and unacceptable, crass and unpardonable. Education shapes how future generations understand their country. And excluding the Igbo people from such materials is a serious injustice. This is one of the main reasons why some of us feel compelled to always speak out against the atrocities of those folks who always feel threatened by Igbo exploit. Whenever such wrongs occur, silence only encourages repetition. If Ndi Igbo do not challenge these actions, they will continue unchecked. Of course, the authors are Yorubas. That's their signature pattern. The names of the authors include J.M. Ishakure, O.O. Olajide, T.E. Taiwo. This guy man don't take for this business, so. Taiwo. He must be such a bigot. I swear. That's the same pattern they deployed and claimed that Ajayi Crowther translated the Bible into the Igbo language. These claims has been repeated so often that many now accept it as truth, even though it is historically inaccurate. Ajayi Crowther did not spend enough time in Igbo land to translate the Bible into Igbo. How can a slave who didn't spend up to 6 months in Igbo translate the Bible into the language? Oh, a slave. The person who actually translated the Bible into Igbo was Reverend John Christopher Taylor, an Igbo man and convert who worked alongside Ajayi Crowther. Reverend Taylor did the real work of translating the scriptures into his native language. Yet, over time, his contributions has been pushed aside, while credit is wrongly given to someone else. Now go no tunde Yoruba shikwa anya si. Gwa mo otu mmadu onye ohu ga-abia no si no translate the language na no for centuries and decades, and they are priding in it. Are you guys stupid? Jesus Christ. Nigeria has an Igbo problem at this point. God forbid. How can someone work with you, do the bulk of the work, and then you take full credit simply because you held a higher position, such as being a bishop? That is not only unfair, it is deeply unjust. Such action erases the labor, intelligence, and dignity of the people who truly contributed. These repeated distortions show why Ndi Igbo must come out and tell their own stories. If we do not document our history, culture, and achievements, others will do it for us. And they may not tell it truthfully or fairly. Our silence gives room for lies to grow and become official history. This is a time for Ndi Igbo to write, speak, record, and preserve our stories. We must tell our children who we are, where we come from, and what we have contributed to the world. No one would defend Igbo history better than Igbo people themselves. This is what Adibo Global stands for. And trust me, we are just getting started. We all cannot afford to remain silent. Speaking out is no longer a choice. It is a responsibility. When injustices like this are ignored, they become normalized. Don't forget to register for our Igbo class. If you don't know how to speak Igbo or your kids don't know how to speak Igbo, rush now and register. And our content creation class is still on. Don't forget to DM me. I'm just a DM away. Bye.